So we're approaching the end of the year, and like many people, you've clicked on this video for a very specific reason because, like most of us, you realize that the world is not the same, and starting a business might just be up your alley. That's something that you are interested in, and you have found an interest or a passion for creating accessories, and you're more so interested in charm bracelets. Well, this is the video for you. I definitely want you guys to keep watching. I'm gonna go through all of the basics, all the things I did, all the steps that I took to get my charm bracelet business started, or my accessory business started. At the very beginning, I can remember now, this time last January, I was so excited just like you are. So I hope that this video helps you. Let's go ahead and jump right into this thing. What's up, y'all? This is Future Tay. I just got done filming this video, but I wanted to hop right in really quickly to tell you guys about something that I am doing right now over on the Luxe Aglow Instagram page. I am actually hosting a giveaway for a charm starter kit, including some filler charms. If you are getting ready to start your business and you came to watch this video to get some more insight on what to do and where to start, then I definitely want to make sure that you get a chance to go ahead and head over to the Luxe Aglow Instagram page and enter the giveaway. All of the rules and everything are already on there. You just want to find the picture or image with the charm bracelet starter kit on the Instagram page. I will put a little picture right here, but just make sure you go over there and enter into that giveaway. The giveaway does close this coming Friday, so if you are interested, make sure that you go over there, follow Luxe Aglow on Instagram, and then also enter the giveaway. What's up, boss, and welcome back to the Luxe Boss channel. I am here today, as you can see, doing one of my most highly requested videos. I did this video when I first started Luxe Aglow some time ago in the form of a Q&A video, but I haven't done an actual like sit down, real juicy detailed video like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the step-by-steps of all the things that I did when I first started making accessories or first started making charm bracelets. When I first started my business, I'm gonna give you guys kind of the step-by-step things that I did to get started. So these are the steps to starting your own charm bracelet business. Okay, so tip number one, or the first thing that you want to do, is to get some type of notebook and some type of binder or folder to house all of your business stuff. All the stuff that's gonna consume your business as far as paperwork goes, or notes or anything like that. You wanna have a place for it. Me personally, I am, first of all, I'm a collector of notebooks. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know this. But this is one of the notebooks that I use to write down, let me see if it'll focus, to write down some business stuff. It's just like this really nice marble, like a marble type of, what is that called, pattern or whatever. But I put a lot of my business notes in here, my very first few like little business ideas, old business names that I came up with. I all started right here in this book. And then I also suggest, I'm not going to show you the front because I do have like some sticky notes on the front, but this is just a little portfolio that I got from Target a long time ago, and I basically have it labeled with the different areas of my brand, I guess you could say. This is more so for my brand, not my business, but it all falls into the same. So like I have different tabs on here, and I just have them all labeled with different things. This is important because all of your documents, things of that nature, can go inside of here, and I highly recommend having at least a notebook and a folder, or a notebook and a binder. I do have a larger black binder that holds everything. So like everything in relation to Luxe Aglow, my legal documents, EIN numbers, receipts when I get done with them. I have a little zipper pouch that I put them inside of. I highly recommend starting that, because a lot of times we start buying things for our business before our business even launches, and we still need to be saving those receipts. So having some type of binder, all these things can be found at Dollar Tree, really affordable. You don't have to like go and spend a crazy ton of money to get started, just grabbing, you know, your few essentials. But you definitely want to have those two things, a notebook and a folder, or a notebook and binder. Okay, the next thing that I want you to do is write down your business mission statement. What is the thing that is holding your business? What is the mission statement? What is your business going to mean to people? What does your business stand for? What are your business's morals? What are your business's beliefs and what does your business stand on, what does it hold. If you want to include different keywords in your mission statement, like quality, great customer service, helping women feel beautiful, helping men feel whatever. I know there are a lot of people now transitioning into making bracelets for both men and women. So whatever your mission statement is, you definitely want to make sure that you have that kind of in the forefront of your mind as you're planning. It's going to help you to come up with more branding things in the future, but also just give you something to look at as your outline and kind of the belief behind your business and why you're starting your business. You also want to make sure in that mission statement that you as the owner are establishing your why. Why are you starting this charm bangle business? Why are you starting this business in general? And of course, we all have personal reasons, but what is the reason and what is the thing that it's going to do for someone else? Definitely having something to look on that's like a hard blueprint. This is what my business means. This is what my business is, and this is who it caters to, and this is what it offers, and the reason that I'm doing it. Those are the points you want to definitely hit in that mission statement. Okay, the next thing that you obviously need to do when starting your bangle business is get a name for your business. You definitely want it to be something that is going to be easy for people to remember, still have some meaning behind it, and that is not something that is playing off of something that's already been done. Like, I wouldn't expect you guys to go out and make your bangle business and call it Luxe Aglow 2. You get what I'm saying? Like, try to be as original as possible. Just make sure that your business, fits well. And if you're like me and you're gonna have multiple entities in your business, whereas you're not just gonna be focusing on only bangles, also take that into consideration, just so that your name can fit all the different entities that are gonna be included in your business. If you're gonna sell clothes as well, you might not wanna include, certain things in your name. But that's up to you. All of these things are optional. These are just suggestions. These are just things that I did. So just take it with a grain of salt. Be considerate, or just be mindful of your name and the things that your business is going to encompass, and all the things that are going to be held in your business. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is start to research startup costs. This way you're giving yourself time to start saving if need be, but you want to research startup costs. This is really, really important. I do have a video, I'll link it up here in the cards, that gives you kind of a breakdown of what your prices or what your kind of startup costs would look like if you were to start on Amazon and getting your bangle accessories or bangle materials. So definitely check the cards up here. But you definitely want to get your startup costs going so you can at least have a rough estimate of how much you're going to need to spend to start your business. You don't want it to come around to the day that you said you were going to start and you don't really have the money you need to get everything that is needed to get started. So research. I'm always pushing research on you guys because that is super duper important. And yeah, as far as materials go, if you guys stick around to the end of this video, I am going to be dropping 4 vendors at the end of this video, so definitely watch till the end to see those vendors. But definitely want to research startup costs and see what the going rate is for the materials that you need. Next thing that you're going to want to do is begin to research the market and begin to research this niche that you're getting ready to go into. So just looking to see what's trending, even if you're not necessarily going into charm bangles, you might be doing lip gloss, or you might just be doing accessories in general. See what kind of accessories are trending at the moment. Try to find whatever the newest trend is. It's good to hop on a newer trend versus an older one that might have been something that was popular over the summer, or a certain style that was popular, months ago. Caught up on the newest trend. Just do research. It's important to follow hashtags when you're first starting out. Follow all the charm bangle hashtags on Instagram, charm bracelet hashtags, lip gloss hashtags, things of that nature. Watching these types of videos are going to help you because you're going to be able to find out what those trends are, what's kind of trending on these platforms and within this niche, and that'll give you an idea of the types of bangles you want to create. Always make them your own. Always make them to custom fit your brand and to represent your brand. You don't want to make replicas or anything, but you definitely want to pull from that and be inspired to find out what actually does work in this niche. It's not saying that you cannot be original. It's not saying that you cannot sell what you want to sell, but you need to know what this niche already looks like before you come in, and so you can know exactly how to kind of work around it and create products within it, if that makes sense. So definitely research the market. Okay, the next thing that you're going to do is to choose your legal structure. Now, if you go onto if you Google how to set up a LLC or sole proprietorship in your state, you should find it on your state's website. It's pretty simple to find, and it'll give you the steps that your state requires in order to file the documentation to get an LLC. So that's very important. You definitely want to research the different types of business structures because one might be more fitting to you, but most people go for an LLC. It just protects you as an individual, and that is really important when starting a business, especially a small business, and most of us are young. And I also recommend, if you are, you know, under a certain age, you definitely want to get your parents involved in this step just so that they know what is being tied to your name. And then as far as your EIN number goes, your EIN number is actually free. All you have to do is go onto the IRS website, and you should be able to find a place to go ahead and sign up for your EIN number. You are going to need things that pertain to you, like, you know, social security numbers, things of that nature. So you want to be prepared for that. And then you're also going to want to have done your research to find out which business structure you are going to plan to apply for. So that is a whole situation in itself. Definitely want to make sure that you sign up for your LLC and your EIN number. Okay, the next thing is to get a logo made. You're gonna need a logo for your business so that when people recognize your logo, they know exactly what business this is. They know that it's you. They know it's your charm bracelet business, your bangle business, your accessory business. They already know who you are. A lot of people nowadays just put their business name in their logo, and there's nothing wrong with that. My logo personally has the business name, or has my business name in it, but you can do whatever you want. There are a ton of logo makers, and to find a logo maker, I suggest, you can go on Instagram and there are a ton on there. I personally found mine in a group that I'm in on Facebook, which I will put her information in the description box if you guys are interested. She does some amazing stuff. She has created a few logos for me in the past. So yeah, if you're interested, I definitely suggest searching Instagram. You can even search Facebook. Fiverr.com is really good. I actually saw someone on there today that's making logos for 10 bucks, and their logos look pretty legit. So making sure that you have a really nice logo is important. Now, if you are going the free route, y'all know how much I love Canva. I made my first logo by myself on Canva, and honestly, I could have done it now, but I did. I made my first logo on Canva, and Canva is so amazing that it kind of gives you blueprints for how, you know, different types of logos that you can go in and just change the wording, the color, so that it fits your brand. But you definitely want to go ahead and get your logo started. And with your logo, you also want to begin to brand your business. What are your brand colors? What colors, you know, are going to be included in your logo, things of that nature. So branding also needs to go hand in hand with your logo. Start figuring out if this is going to be a really, you know, super girly brand, or you're going to have pink, you know, just try to figure out what your brand is going to look like, and your logo is going to kind of play around what that is going to, what your brand resembles. So with getting your logo, you also want to start looking at websites. Now, I am all ride or die for Shopify. You guys know this. I just did the Shopify tips video, which I will link up here in the cards. But I am ride or die for Shopify. I highly suggest it. I think that it's completely worth it, especially if this is your first business. And now are giving out like 30-day free trials, 14-day free trials, because of the situation of our economy and just the world. They're giving you a lot of time to get your business started so that you're actually not paying for your business or paying for your website until, you know, weeks later into the final phases. So that's really good. I really think that that's going to be helpful for a lot of you, so that you can get like the basic groundwork done before having to actually start paying for the website. Okay, so along with that, you're going to start working on materials, like I mentioned earlier when I was talking about your supply list and finding out what the budget's going to look like. But now you want to start working on materials. You actually want to start getting some things in and start practicing creating some bangles, practicing you know, using tools, things of that nature. You definitely want to go ahead and get started. 9 times out of 10, majority of you are already practicing before you even run down this list of things to do. So in that practicing, you also want to create a supply list of things that you're going to need. Once you find out what you like, create supply lists so that you know what else you need to get to stock your business up before the big launch day. And in that, you also want to think about different types of bubble mailers, business cards, things of that nature. I have talked about all that here on my channel, but you definitely want to go ahead and start researching researching your supplies, and those also should be included in that or you know, that estimated budget of what you're possibly going to be spending when starting your business. So that's really, really important, because you don't want to look up and, you know, your budget was $150 and you've spent way over that, and then later on realizing it, like, dang, I spent X amount of money, I should have only spent this much. It's important because y'all know how quick an Amazon cart can add up, okay? Y'all know. So definitely want to make sure that you are taking into account just all the supplies that you're going to need, because I'm not gonna lie, at the end of the day, it's still a business, and any business can easily run up, you know, their tab and run up the things that they need. It can become easy. Okay, another thing that you want to make sure that you have is your social media down pat. I have talked about Instagram pages, Facebook pages, all that so much on this channel. I will link up here the Instagram videos and the Instagram growth guide, how to get your first 1,000 followers. I will link all that stuff up here. It's also in the small business playlist. But it's so important that you get that Instagram started. Even before your business starts, I would say at least a month before, start getting people excited. Go ahead and follow all of your cousins. Go ahead and follow friends. Go ahead. I just personally went down my personal Instagram and just started following people and messaging them saying, hey, da 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 da, here's my new business. It's launching soon. Here it is. And I would at least post once a day, or at least 2 to 3 times a week, saying, giving people a sneak peek of what they could expect, what to look forward to. I remember I got my business cards in. I posted a picture of that. When I would get new material in, I would post a picture of that. I would do different countdowns for different days, and I remember doing countdowns like 1 through 10, the last 10 days before the business launched, and I would do fun facts about the business or myself or the owner. I also did a photo of myself introducing myself to you know, whoever was following the page. So definitely get that Instagram up and going. Don't wait until the last minute. Don't wait until launch day. That is not the time to wait. You need to be a month in advance. Some people I have even seen have been doing, you know, even further in advance than that, like 2-3 months. So go as far in advance as you can. Try to keep your audience as engaged as possible by posting at least a few times a week, just to start growing your audience and getting yourself accumulated to the you know, just the idea of posting on a regular basis. Very important to get that Instagram, get your social media started as soon as possible. Okay, the last thing that I would highly recommend, this is something that I feel like I should have done a little bit more aggressive when I first started my business, but that is creating an email list. You'd be surprised nowadays, especially with everyone at home, just how much we are checking our emails and how much more in tune we are with emails. I will personally say that over the past 2 to 3 months, my personal email list for my business has grown tremendously in the past 2 to 3 months, just by utilizing it a lot more. Getting that email list is so important, because you can send out a blast email the day your website starts, so you could send out, you know, emails throughout the course before your website starts. So that is important to get your email list started early. I'm gonna give you guys 4 vendors that you can try out. These are all on Instagram. I talk about searching on Instagram for vendors all the time. So I'm gonna get you guys started with your first 4 vendors. So here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna say the actual vendor's name. So the first one is Charms Lemon. That is Charms, CHARMS LEMON. You guys can find them on Instagram. Okay, the next one is the Charm Girls, and that is the THE_Charm Girls, GIRLS. Okay guys, so I accidentally lost the footage for the next vendor, but the next vendor is DIY_Charm, CHARM_plug, PLUG. Okay y'all, the last one is Adore_DIY. That is ARDOR_DIY. That wraps this video up, and those were the 4 vendors I highly suggest that you guys go ahead and check out if you're looking for some charms. Not just designer charms either, they have all different types, all 4 of them, so I highly suggest that you guys go and check them out. Thank you again for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you in the next one.